was meant to feel, when every breath just learned to kneel. I live my life in shallow lines, afraid of drowning in my mind. The days kept moving, I stood still, carrying weight against my will. But somewhere in the quiet pain, my lungs remember how to change. I've been holding on too tight to every fear, to every night. But in this pause I finally see what letting go could give to me. I'm learning to breathe again, not rushing through the hurt and fear. I'm learning to feel again, letting the truth get closer here. Every moment I survive feels like a chance to start again. I'm not broken, just becoming. I'm learning to breathe again. The guitar opens fragile doors to things I've never faced before. The cello speaks in long, low cries, like all the tears I kept inside. The rhythm walks me through the dark, soft brush and kick like gentle sparks. And the bass beneath my shaking chest says you're alive, and that's enough. I chase the strength and never fall, mistook control for standing tall. But in this weakness, soft and real, I finally feel what I can't feel. I'm learning to breathe again, not fighting every thought I hear. I'm learning to be again, without the weight of all these years. Every breath that fills my lungs feels like forgiveness settling in. I'm not lost, just learning. Maybe healing takes its time, maybe peace arrives in lines of quiet days and softer nights, not sudden sparks or blinding lights. I've been afraid to feel this slow, afraid of what I'd come to know. But breathing in without defense feels like my first act of self-respect. Now I'm learning to breathe again, with every scar and every truth. I don't need to outrun the past, I just need to walk it through. Every breath becomes a vow to stay present where I am. I'm not healed, but I am here. I'm learning to breathe again. I walk these streets with borrowed breath, between the fear of life and death. The city hums in broken tones, like it knows I'm not alone. Every window holds a doubt, every light is flickering out. But in the dark where I feel small, the night still hears me when I call. I've been hiding in my skin from the war that roars within, but every shadow starts to fade when the night learns my name. When the night learns my name, I don't have to run away. Every scar that held me down starts to loosen every chain. When the night learns my name, I am more than just my pain. In the dark, I'm not the same. When the night learns my name, the cello sings my buried fears of silent fights and crowded tears. The guitar moves in broken lines, like all those wasted, fragile times. The rhythm walks me through the doubt. Soft brush and kick won't let me drown, and the bass beneath this trembling chest pulls me back from all the rest. I've been lost in who I was and who I'll never be, but in the quiet I reclaim the truth I tried to chase away. When the night learns my name, I don't have to run away. Every scar that held me down starts to loosen every chain. When the night learns my name, I am more than just my pain. In the dark, I'm not the same. When the night learns my name, hey, maybe I was born to bend, not to break but to descend into places I was scared to admit I even cared. I wore my silence like a shield till I forgot what truth can feel. But in the dark where none remain, the night still whispers who I am. Now the night knows my name, I don't tremble in the rain. Every wound that cut me deep is a promise that I'll keep. Now the night knows my name, I don't vanish in the flame. From the ashes of my shame, I rise higher than the pain. When the night knows my name, in the dark I remain. In the dark, I remain. The night loosens its grip on me as dawn arrives quietly. No slam doors, no last demand, just gentle light across my hands. I thought goodbye would tear me apart, leave a fracture in my heart. But here it comes without a fight, like a whisper dressed in light. And I don't feel empty, I don't feel wrong, just softer than I was all along. Maybe endings don't always ache, maybe some are meant to break like grace. These are soft goodbyes in morning light, no bitter words, no blame to fight, just letting go without regret of things I'm ready to forget. Soft goodbyes in morning light, where the past releases tight. I don't need to close my eyes, I let it fade with open sight. The guitar hums a gentle line, like every memory losing time. The cello breeze what used to hurt, now less a wound. Oh, what I learned. The rhythm moves like steady air, soft brush and kick, no weight to bear. And the bass beneath my chest says you're allowed to take what's left. I used to fear the break of day, afraid of what it made me face. But in this glow I finally see the morning's not abandoning me. These are soft goodbyes in morning light. No bitter words, no blame to fight. Just letting go without regret of things I'm ready to forget. Soft goodbyes in morning light, where the past releases tight. I don't need to close my eyes, I let it fade with open sight. Maybe love doesn't always stay. Maybe it teaches us the way to loosen hands, to bless the end, without pretending, without defense. I carried grief like it was old, like every ending had to explode. But this goodbye arrives so kind, it leaves no shadow on my mind. These are soft goodbyes in morning light. Not every ending needs a fight. Some just bow and step aside, so something new can step inside. Soft goodbyes in morning light. I don't feel lost, I feel aligned. What once was heavy now feels right. In morning light, I say goodbye. And thank you. I've been holding my breath in the hollow of days, counting the cracks where my courage decays. Walls in my chest built from all my mistakes. Every heartbeat trembles, every promise shakes. The morning arrives like it's unsure of me, a weak little light through the debris. But somewhere between the ache and the pain, I feel my lungs learning hope again. I was drowning in silence, afraid of the sound of my own reflection breaking me down. But in this stillness, gentle and slow, something inside me begins to grow. This is where the broken learn to breathe, in between the scars and the memories, where the weight of the past finally leaves and the heart remembers how to believe. This is where the shadows find their way through trembling nights into open days. This is where the broken learn to Cello mourns what I never said about the nights I barely led. The guitar speaks in a fragile tone of empty rooms and a silent phone. The rhythm walks like a careful friend, soft brush and kick that won't pretend. And the bass beneath my ribcage line gives every fear a place and time. I've worn my doubt like second skin, let every
starts with a fragile sound. When you finally lay your armor down, I try to stand, I try to run from the damage I had done, but standing still in my deepest fear is what finally brought me here. This is where the broken learn to breathe, not in strength but on their knees, where the tears fall honestly and the soul is set at peace. Is where the wounded understand that survival is not the end. This is where the broken learn to breathe and rise again. In this quiet place, I breathe again. I've been holding my breath in the hollow of days, counting the cracks where my courage decays. Walls in my chest built from all my mistakes. Every heartbeat trembles, every promise shakes. Morning arrives like it's unsure of me, a weak little light through the debris. But somewhere between the ache and the pain, I feel my lungs learning hope again. I was drowning in silence, afraid of the sound of my own reflection breaking me down. But in this stillness, gentle and slow, something inside me begins to grow. This is where the broken learn to breathe, in between the scars and the memories, where the weight of the past finally leaves and the heart remembers how to believe. This is where the shattered find their way through trembling nights into open days. This is where the broken learn to breathe. The cello mourns what I never said about the nights I barely led. The guitar speaks in a fragile tone of empty rooms and a silent phone. The rhythm walks like a careful friend, soft brush and kick that won't pretend. And the bass beneath my ribcage line gives every fear a place in time. I've worn my doubt like second skin, let every failure crawl within. But in this quiet, soft and low, I hear a strength I didn't know. This is where the broken learn to breathe, in between the scars and the memories, where the weight of the past finally leaves and the heart remembers how to believe. This is where the shattered find their way through trembling nights into open days. This is where the broken learn to breathe. Maybe healing doesn't roar, maybe it knocks on a quiet door. Maybe it starts with a fragile sound when you finally lay your armor down. I try to stand, I try to run from the damage I had done, but standing still in my deepest fear is what finally brought me here. This is where the broken learn to breathe, not in strength but on their knees, where the tears fall honestly and the soul is set at peace. This is where the wounded understand that that survival is not the end. This is where the broken learn to breathe. Rise again in this quiet place. I breathe again. The street is empty, but my mind is loud. Every doubt still follows me around. I've learned the sound of my own fears. They echo what I couldn't hear. Footsteps fall in a broken line between what's yours and what is mine. I've lost a lot, I've gained the truth. The loneliness can still be proof. I used to think the dark was all I'd see. No hands to hold, no remedy. But in the quiet I begin to find a different light behind my eyes. I walk alone, but not in darkness. I got a fire the night can't arrest. Every shadow that once owned this heart now just shows me where I start. I walk alone, but not in darkness. Even broken steps still bless. Every mile I face by myself still leads me closer to my best. The cello knows my hidden name. Every loss, every flamed out flame. The guitar speaks in fragile cries of things I buried to survive. The rhythm moves my trembling spine. Soft brush and kick like borrowed time. And the bass beneath this quiet chest says you're alone but not helpless. I've been afraid of empty space, of quiet rooms and vacant days. But in this stillness I confess I finally hear my confidence. I walk alone but not in darkness. I've got a fire the night can't rest. Every shadow that once owned this heart now just shows me where I start. I walk alone but not in darkness. Even broken steps still bless. Every mile I face by myself still leads me closer to my strength is not a crowd cheering when you're feeling down. Maybe strength is staying when no one calls you home again. I've been lost, I've been afraid of the choices that I made. But the road I fear to tread is the one that taught my legs. I walk alone, but not in darkness. I don't need the night's permission. Every scar that tried to mark this only shaped my new condition. I walk alone, but not in darkness. I still fall, but I still rise. Even when I'm on my own, I am never without light. I walk alone, but not in darkness. I've been speaking to the walls again, like they're older than my sins. Every shadow knows my shape, every doubt knows where I've been. I kept my fear beneath my tongue, like a loaded silent gun. But tonight I'm out of breath from running from myself again. I try to drown it in the noise, in the dark and broken choice, but in the stillness of this slow release, I feel my hands begin to ease. This is where my fear finally sleeps, on the floor where my courage learned to bleed. Every trembling step I used to keep now walks away from the weight it keeps. This is where my fear finally sleeps, not in chains but in memories. I don't fight it, I don't flee. This is where my fear finally sleeps. This hello hums my darkened years, all the nights I hid my tears. The guitar breaks in gentle lines, like all the truth I left behind. The rhythm pulls my broken pace, soft brush and kick like saving grace. In the bass beneath my shaking chest says you don't have to be your past. I've been bending under doubt, trying just to make it out. But in this quiet, low and deep, I feel my fear unlearn to speak. This is where my fear finally sleeps, on the floor where my courage learned to bleed. Every trembling step I used to keep now walks away from the weight it keeps. This is where my fear finally sleeps, not in chains but in memories. I don't fight it, I don't flee. This is where my fear finally sleeps. Just a voice that tried to steady me, try to keep me small and still. From the edge of every hill I cursed his name, I fed the fire of all the things I still desire. But now I see it closing its eyes as I finally choose my life. Now this is where my fear finally sleeps, in the arms of who I choose to be. Every scar it tried to keep now belongs to my belief. This is where my fear finally sleeps, not erased, just laid at peace. I don't carry it with me. This is where my fear finally sleeps. In the quiet, I am free.
That night the city felt too wide. The stars were distant, cold and shy. I sat alone with words unsaid, still talking to you in my head. The clock kept moving, I stood still between what's gone and what I feel. I held the past with shaking hands, afraid to face what comes again. I begged the silence for a sign, but silence only spoke in time. It was the night I stopped holding on, stopped asking why you were gone. I let the truth fall to the floor, I couldn't carry it anymore. It was the night I chose my breath over drowning in what's left. I didn't win, I didn't break, I just let go for my own sake. Your picture faded in the light, still beautiful but not alive. I thank the love that shaped my pain and closed the door without a name. I used to fear an empty room, now it feels safer than the truth. Some love survives by letting die, some hearts stay whole by saying goodbye. I learned that holding doesn't mean you're strong enough to stay unseen. It was the night I stopped holding on, stopped singing our unfinished song. I kissed the past, then turned away. I couldn't lose myself again. It was the night I faced the dawn, with trembling hands but steady lungs. I didn't heal, I didn't run, I just stopped holding on. Maybe love was meant to end before it taught us who we are. Some scars don't beg to disappear, they teach us how to move through dark. It was a night I stopped holding on and felt my heart breathe on its own. I let the silence fill the space where your name used to stay. It was a night I chose to live with everything I couldn't fix. I'm not okay, but I am strong. Since the night I stopped holding on,
I just stopped holding on. You keep telling yourself to stay strong, like breaking means you don't belong. You smile through nights that feel too long, pretending nothing's wrong. Your hands are tired from holding on. Your heart's been bruised but carries on. Even hope feels hard to say when every breath feels late. You don't have to see the light, you don't have to win tonight. If all you do is stay right here, that's courage, even in the fear. You'll be okay, even if it hurts, even if healing comes in bursts. You don't have to know the way, just stay. You'll be okay, you'll be okay. Even if you cry, even if the answers don't arrive, this pain won't get the final say. You'll be okay. Silence feels heavier today, like every word got in the way. You replay moments you can't change, wondering if it's all your blame. But even hearts that feel undone still beat like they're not done. And every night you choose to stay is proof you're braver than you say. You don't need to fix your past, you don't need to move so fast. If all you have is breath right now, that's enough, just stay somehow. You'll be okay, even if it hurts, even if healing comes in bursts. You don't have to know the way, just stay. You'll be okay, you'll be okay. Even if you cry, even if the answers don't arrive, this pain won't get the final say. You'll be okay. Maybe strength is staying still when everything says run or quit. Maybe faith is breathing slow when you don't know where to go. You've been fighting just to stand, with shaking knees and open hands. But surviving one more day is not weakness, it's brave. You'll be okay, even if it hurts, even if the road still curves. You don't need to shine today, just stay. You'll be okay, you'll be okay. In time you'll see what feels broken learns to breathe. This night won't steal who you are meant to be. You'll be okay. I'm right here, stay. I don't have words that can fix you, no golden lines to make it right. Just a song I wrote in silence for the nights you couldn't fight. If your hands are tired of holding,
If your smile feels borrowed today, sit with me inside this moment. You don't have to be okay. Some pain doesn't need an answer, it just needs to be heard. These are soft songs for broken hearts, not to heal you, just to stay. For the tears that fall in darkness when you don't know what to say. These are soft songs for broken hearts, for the love you couldn't save. You're not weak for feeling deeply, you're just human. That's okay. I've seen brave souls fall in silence, still smiling through the ache, carrying the weight of others while their own hearts slowly break. If you've been strong for far too long and forgot how rest feels like, let this melody remind you, even cracks still catch the light. You don't have to fix tomorrow, just survive tonight. These are soft songs for broken hearts, not to promise something new, just a place to lay your sorrow till the pain feels less like you. These are soft songs for broken hearts, for the ones who love too much. If the world feels sharp and heavy, let this song be soft enough. Maybe healing isn't moving on, maybe it's learning how to stay with the parts of you that hurt the most and loving them anyway. These are soft songs for broken hearts, for the nights you feel alone. You don't need to be a hero, just breathe and let it go. These are soft songs for broken hearts, written quietly sincere. If this song is holding you now, then I'm glad you're still here. Some hearts don't need to be saved, they just need a softer place.